Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another installment of Imposter Syndrome. I'm Katiana, and we're here in our sky base, and this is the section that we have reserved for blood magic. And as you can see, I have managed to progress just a little bit from where we had previously left off, where all we had was the blood altar itself. We are now up to a tier 3 blood altar, and I have started to put it in the floor itself because, it goes down. But that's okay. We are making it work. And I have progressed far enough to start the dungeons. And so we have our blood magic dungeon back there behind us, and we have our Hellfire Forge. I found that I hit a little bit of a roadblock, and I didn't want to go too much farther before bringing you guys along, and so I thought I would hit pause right there and catch you guys up to speed on what progress we have made and show you how well the bees are working, because boy, have they been busy, as bees are wont to do. So we will hop on over to the bee house quickly. I will show you that I have set up the processing area for the components. We have the earth essence and the abjuration essence and the conjuration essence. And then this one is making source gems. I don't have them quite 100% automated yet because I don't quite have a good pipe for pulling the source gem out only when it is done, because it keeps wanting to pull the ambrosium out when I want the ambrosium to stay put. So it's not perfect, not quite perfect, but it's a start. So I have those setups in place. So I did get that done. And then in the bee house, we have over here a backpack. And you can see we now have a ton of draconic dust, netherite scrap, and diamonds. I've already brought back a ton of diamonds and netherite scrap. You can guess, based on how much wax has piled up in this backpack, how much these bees have been producing. And the reason they are producing so much is because I have upgraded them all the way up to a gamma. Now, it's only one gamma. I can take it technically up to 4, but I managed to get 1. I was happy I got 1. So, these bees are popping materials out, and my setup down here below at the centrifuge is able to keep up with processing, which is important. I don't want it getting backed up. And that should mean we are able to add some additional bees to our existing centrifuge and still be in good shape. I would like to get the Ender IO bees in process so that they are making us the various Ender IO materials and get that processing as well. So I'm hoping we can work on that this evening as well. I thought I was going to get to that maybe this week, but I did not. So that is hopefully on our agenda for tonight as well. The goal is to get this up to a tier 5. We need to get to a tier 5, so we are making ethereal slates. The ethereal slates are needed so that we can use one to make the Nature's Aura altar for the Ritual of the Forest. We need the Ritual of the Forest so we can make an offering table. We need an offering table so that we are able to make all the Modium bee, Vibranium bee, and Unobtainium bee. So it's like I want to be able to get those bees in production so we have that material on hand. And so a bunch of this stuff is a little bit gated behind that stuff. So it's like, can't do it yet. Drat. Would like to, but I can't. And I'm eagerly awaiting the time that we can work on Mystical Ag. Mystical Ag is behind Extreme Reactors. I'm like, but I don't really want to do Extreme Reactors. But I have to do Extreme Reactors. I haven't exactly figured out what I have to do to make the cyanite. I'm a little confused by where the cyanite is coming from. I would assume I'm making it in the reactor, right? So that I just would make it in the reactor casings. So I just need the... Where are they? So I just need to make these things, right? So I need shadow gem blocks, steel, reactor casings is going to require steel, graphite bar, which is cooking charcoal. Okay, that's easy enough. I can do that. I believe those are the basic foundations for making the basic reactor that makes the cyanite, and then everything will stack on top of that. Being able to make 9 shadow gems, that could be a bit of a trick. I don't know how stirring works in the advanced crucible. Are the stirs ignored and you just have to put in the total amount of ingredients for a shadow gem? We might have to experiment with that one. I have a little bit of shadow gems, and I need to make some more Essence of Death if we're going to make 9 of them. But jumping into Extreme Reactors, that's down here under Nature's Aura and Thermal. So it's like we gotta get pushed further into here, which means doing occultism and Nematocraft and some digital storage to get into here. So much yet to do. So, as you can see, I have worked on Blood Magic. We have gotten up to a tier 3. We have a few runes in place. There's speed and displacement, some runes of capacity, rune of sacrifice, rune of self-sacrifice, and I have added enough capacity up here that I believe I'm up to just over 25,000, which is necessary to have made the Magician's Blood Orb. We're currently needing 1 key. We ended up only getting 3 keys, and of course there are 4 rooms in the dungeon, so I need to be able to make a key. should be able to do this, 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 and this. No? I don't have enough to make the key? Oh, I need the next tier. I remembered incorrectly. It's all good. We will go and get some more built up. Let's bring some more gems over. So, to make one more key, we're going to need to go and do some more killing with our sword. So, first of all, watch your step. Grinch took out the floor. One of our 3 rooms was the farming one, and you may be aware that there are ritual stones in the floor. So we wanted to, of course, mine those up so we'd have access to use those runes. His pickaxe is a little OP. Hello, Calyx. How are you? So it took the floor, a bit of the wall, a bit of that wall. Yeah, it took a bit. So yeah, we want to avoid that side. So I have my spawners are over here. And I just put a couple of zombie spawners down over here. No modifications or anything on them. They're just some regular old zombie spawners. But I can just come in here, do a little zombie slaying. And if I'm careful, they will not hit me. Oh, that one has a pan. If I'm careful, they will not hit me. And the stuff goes in the backpack. And I can fill up my gems relatively quickly. I only went with 2 spawners because any more than 2, I can get overwhelmed with too many mobs, which we do not want to have happen. I did put some enchants on here. Mending, Slayer 4, Ruthless Strike 5, and XP Boost 3. Just to give it a little more oompa. There are no mega torches or anything crazy going on in this demon realm that should interfere. Oh, there's a sugar rush. Sugar rush. None of that stuff is going on that's going to interfere with. Oh yeah. Oh, the sugar rush. It is too much for me. I really need to do an apotheosis on those boots and get that sugar. The boots, right? The boots. Yes. I need to do an apotheosis on these boots and get that sugar rush changed to something not as annoying. The rest of the stuff on the boots, I don't mind so much, but that one piece is a little much. The other pieces, I'm okay with. See, here is one of the cases where we are going to have a little bit of a problem. Yep, got a problem. A little bit of a problem. Okay, now we need to bring back our regular weapons. Get out of the cobweb. There we go. Okay, that was a little much. Not gonna lie, little haywire there. Oh boy. I'm fine when they're all regular zombies. It's when we get the big boys, we start having some problems. Then it gets to be just a little bit too much. Goodness knows I hate the babies. Boy. Come on. Okay, that one is full. Oh, another backpack. Take it. I got another backpack. Yay. We have now gotten 2 backpacks off of these guys. And a mending book. We got a mending book. Ooh. need enough to make common, which is going to be 240. Draining 50 is 190. And the other one I'm going to need 300. Nope, nope, nope. You need to go away. 256, 300. I think if I can get 100 on the second gem, I might be okay. Because then I can get a key to open door number 4. And that will finish the dungeon. And then my plan is to leave the dungeon up purely to use as a will farming location. Because if I have to, I can ask Grinch to come stand in here with the gems and the sword and fill them up for me when he's playing. And keep them filled for me. And with Grinch's armor, he could probably even put more spawners in here without even them touching him, because he's got that passive armor. Although the kill needs to happen with the sword for the will to fill the gems up. And I love the zombies in their little clothes. It's just so cute. Not gonna lie, I think it's cool. And then I'll show you what a ridiculous crafting event it takes to make the blank runes and the other things that we'll need to go from a tier 3 to a tier 4. And then we'll get our tier 4 in place, and then we will work on getting to a tier 5. Which will then mean we're going to have to get some capacity runes in place and some other things to get our capacity up to where we need it to be. Because I can't sit there and do pokey, 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 pokey on myself to keep it full long enough to do the recipe. That will not work. We could potentially do an undead tree. I don't know, maybe not, because we don't have thermal. I'm gonna have to look and see if that's an option too. That's what we did in Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. We used trees as a source of life essence. Moving along nicely. I also put my tank back in my backpack. Oh dear. There's the sugar rush. Because I knew if I was going to be doing a lot of mob killing, I was going to be getting a lot of EXP. I should have my backpack turned on to capture it all. in a safe manner. Nobody hiding over here. No. That was good. We got about 20 right there. Almost to 100. Then we'll pop back over and get another sugar. Almost there. Oh, sugar rush. No, not another one. Okay, that got me to 100. Oh yeah, plenty. All right, off we go. Oh. Okay. Let's get our, not that one. That one. Okay, so now I'm going to take these out. I have to use one of these to convert the other one to a common. So the recipe for a common is diamond, imbued slate, block of gold. Okay, so we're going to get diamond. Block of gold. And then we'll use our imbued slate. Diamond. And we'll use this lesser with that lesser. To make a common. Okay, and then we'll do this. Wrong one. Common. No, we want to do this. Let's make another one. Let's use this. I believe I have enough. Yep. Oh, come here. So we have to use this rune stone as the basis for our slates. I have already crushed so much dark stone, it's not even funny. I'm going to be crushing so much more. Like, so much more. You make tiny. Sometimes you seep the tiny. Then you make small, and sometimes you seep the small. And then you make medium, and then you seep the medium. Oh, this is going to be fun times. So much fun times. Fortunately, I can make them pretty quickly with my create setup. Is that better? My microphone was a little low. Like physically low. Is that better? Yeah. I had shifted it out of the way to take a drink, and I didn't move it back. My bad. Yay! Good deal. My apologies. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so we'll put imbued there, there, and then we'll put another lesser, another lesser there, and we'll put that there. Okay, so that's a common, that's a common. Okay, and then this one is still a lesser. So then I need to put this there, and that there. Okay, so now that common has all the will. So now I can do it one more time to convert the third one. But I'm out of materials for making them, which is going to be a problem. So we're going to hop over here. And make some more. So grab some more darkstone. I'm down to 506. That's not good. Yeah. We might actually have to go on a mining expedition for darkstone at the rate we're going through it. Who would have thunk that darkstone was going to be a precious commodity? Crazy. And I haven't even gotten to Forbidden and Arcana stuff yet. It's nuts. Let's see, what else happened since last week? Oh! I remember what else happened. So last week we went to the stronghold so that we could go to the end the proper way, air quotes, and we stumbled into the lore associated with the stronghold version, which is in this pack, which now explains why I came back to log into the pack one day to find myself with the Ender Flu. I had no context for where did this Ender Flu come from. Well, as you're going through the stronghold, there's all of these journal entries about how people who went through the portal came back and started getting sick, and the terrible, horrible things that happened to them when they came back. Fortunately, You can cure yourself of the ender flu by drinking milk. Thank goodness. I do not want to see what terrible and horrible things happen to you if you do not treat yourself for ender flu. Not interested. Don't want to know. Really don't want to know. So we're going to take the tiny dark runestone, double it up to be small, and then we're going to take the small and we're going to double that up to be a medium. Then the medium dark runestone comes over to our blood infuser, which Grinch has kept nice and full. Those get thrown in here to become seeping runestones. And they are now prepped and ready to go into the blood altar and become basic runes. That is all of the prep work required to make a frickin' basic rune. I'm still like, what even is that? Unbelievably. Bang, bang, bang. Hello, Miss Shrank. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. A hydrate and a stretch. Tonight we are having cherry Coke. I wanted something different with my dinner tonight. I had buttermilk pancakes, which was my breakfast for dinner, and they were delicious. They were the size of the dinner plate. They were flippin' huge. I had just 2 of them, but I was full. You are having a 7 Up. 7 Up is also good. We do like a 7 Up. Ugh. I popped my back. That felt good. You had pizza for dinner? Pizza is a good thing. We had pizza for lunch. My day today consisted of hanging out with a Kumidori, and we had a Lego Batman day. Bum, 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 bum. Thwack. Wham. Bam. It was wonderful. We finished chapter 1, which was dealing with basically the origin story of Batman and the early days battling with Officer Gordon, dealing with Oswald Cobblepot, aka the Penguin. This is very, very entertaining, and we're trying to be meticulous and getting all of the collectibles in the story mode as we're going through them, so we don't have to go through and do them a second time, because the story mode sections of the game, I kid you not, the story mode sections are over an hour long, and they don't have like checkpoint sections, so you have to play the whole thing through. And if you miss one of them, you'd have to go back and play the whole thing through again later. We don't want to do that. We want to just play it through once and be done. And then we would open up, free play mode later just to go back and do collectibles and the different outfits and different, the free play things. And then we're doing like the Riddler puzzles and picking up these different caches and for coins and for upgrade coupons and these different things. It was so much fun. We had a blast. Um, so I had a very, very fun day of. Oh, I still don't have enough will. Gosh, darn it. Okay. I have one more to upgrade before I need to make the key then. Diamond. I'm going to what am I doing? Here. Diamond. And gold. Block. Okay. In here. So one of you, one of you, one of you, and the lesser goes over here, and you go there. Okay, so now we have the common, and then we have this. Okay, so now we can set these two aside. We can put these in there. And then this down here. Alright, so now to make the iron key, I need 300 in here. Okay, let's go fill this up. This direction. Oh, I may have left some zombies in here. No, not the baby. No, not the baby. Now I'm gonna get a sugar rush. Go, wait, go away, bye. No, baby, go away. No, that's just gonna give me more sugar rush. Ay. Go away, zombie. Okay. 300. We just need to get 50 points. Okay. Was 50. Now we just need 13. Boom! This won't take long at all. There's some spawning on the roofs. It has enchantments. And there's I'll have enough EXP on it. I can probably enchant it even more now. Come on. There we go. So far I have Mending, Slayer 4, Ruthless Strike 5, and XP Boost 3. But I can put like Sharpness and a bunch of other things, so it'll hopefully do things even faster. Okay, here we go. So this should make me my iron key. We can then take this back and take this to our last door. We got a library. We got a library. Dude. I'm working on getting your spawner taken care of. Yep. Dude. Dude. Y'all are making a mess. There. Oi. Y'all are messy. Look at that. I knocked the painting off the wall. It's just, oh, messy. All right, let me bring this down here so I can get my luck. No, I need the golden ones. Come on, golden ones. Fire protection 4. Okay, well, that's not awful. Potion of invisibility. That's nice. All right, come on. Gold ones. No. Please. Pretty please. Give me the gold ones. Son of a beaker. Okay, well, maybe Grinch will have better luck when he comes and opens them. That was just really crappy luck. Okay. I'm not completely out of luck. Grinch did get some golden ones. I just have to find where he put them. I did not get any. I did get a really big demon will. That was a good get. That was a very, very, very good get. So, because I don't see that the Tau ended up in a chest visible by the storage system. So where might Grinch have put the Tau? Oh, wait, it might be in a chest of things that Grinch doesn't know where they go. No. We don't have a blood magic chest. Oh, well, that explains why I can't find them if you still have them. Can you come and put them in this chest over here by the blood magic altar when you have a moment? Oh, excellent, thank you. because the quests are backwards. Because to make the Master Blood Orb, we need to have the upgrade to a tier 4, which is this one. So the order of these sequentially does not make any sense to me. But we can make this work. So we need 28 blank runes. If we look at the book, get the book out here, pull the book out, and we go to the blood altar, go to the tier 4. So the tier 4, we're adding 28 more runes, which are going to be these on the bottom row. Then there's going to be these columns here of stone brick. And then on top of that are these large bloodstone bricks. We'll work on those separately. We have 3 blank runes. We're going to need a lot more. Like, a lot more. The good news is we already have a Master Ritual Stone and 34 Ritual Stones that we mined out of this dungeon to use for the next ritual, which is great. Oh, brought back tons of demon bricks too. We had a lot of extra mining out of that. But the important thing is Grinch got saturated Tau. If Grinch goes back to the dungeon, he can now loot those extra chests. And if we're lucky, he's going to bring back more of the saturated Tau. That's the one we really need. We can set up a farm to make that. It can be a little touchy. That's the nice way of putting it. So, this is not awful to make. It's just different because it uses concrete, which is sort of an odd thing to use. Instead of stone, it uses concrete. Fortunately, the recipe for this is not horrible. It's just sand, gravel, clay, and some water. So it's not horrible. You know, can do that pretty easily just in your crafting window. So the fun part of this is making, yes, I will show you. If you will follow me into the dungeon. That's odd. I have no idea why you got that quest, but okay. I made a key and opened the 4th room over here behind you. You now have a spawner and a bookshelf in inventory. Oh! Your magnet picked them up. I wonder why mine didn't pick that up. 'Cause I have the... Why didn't this pick that up? Well, that's just weird. Okay. Well, in here, all of these chests in here are ready for you to loot. This was the 4th room in the dungeon that we did not get a key for. There is another chest right here. And then the hidden chest is right there. And then I'm hoping you got some saturated Tau in one of those chests. Hoping. None? Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll have to make do with the 7 we have then. That is what I needed from you, was to loot that last room. That takes care of our basic dungeon. No, you don't have to. It is that room, or that dungeon now, is going to be for mining Will. I have 2 zombie spawners in there, and we're going to be mining, using it for mining Will. I'm going to do more of these, and more of these. So I need 28. I have 3, which means I need 25 more basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am done with you for a bit. Thank you very much, sir. And we're going to put those in there. I'm going to move this up here so I can have my taskbar empty. It's 1,000 per. Bring that down here, and then stabby stabs. This is how I've gone through so much food so quickly. That will work. Yeah, the important thing is to catch them as they finish, because I don't need any reinforced or higher tiered ones right now. I need them all to be basic. And there might be ways of doing filters and things on the Ender IO cables and circuits and stuff, but I am not aware of how to do that quite yet. I'm only just dipping my toes in using those for moving things around. And as of now, I'm not aware of how to filter any of those. Pipes, I do know how to filter them, but you can't filter them until you get to an advanced tier of upgrade, which on the surface doesn't seem so bad. It requires pink slime ingots and black steel ingots from Cataclysm to get an advanced pipe upgrade for basic filtering. What? Now, backpacks have some filtering capabilities, but that's not something I've used too much of. I used just a tiny bit of that when we were using the backpacks as part of our storage system, but that would be another option potentially of how to filter it, would be to have a backpack with a filter on it that only would accept basic. Which that might be the solution for my Ars Nouveau now that I think about it. If I set it up with a backpack filtered to only accept source gems, then it would only pull when it was done processing. That might be my solution. Then I would be able to at least automate the production of source gems. Oh, sometimes rambling in chat is a good thing, guys, because it helps me solve problems. Wah! Bumped the mouse, didn't mean to. I'm writing this down. Backpack filter for source gems. And then I dropped the pen. Ugh. I needed to write that down because I did not want to forget that idea. That's too good not to follow up on. This is at the stage where we're at is a lot of microcrafting and building and infrastructure creation. I've also been thinking about what I'm going to need to do with the bees. Because, you know, we talked last time about how we're going to need all the combs for the ultimate combs. Okay, JC. Well, we're also going to need all the ingots for the ultimate ingot. So I'm really going to need 2 sets of bees, 1 processing for each of those 2 items. 2 completely separate setups doing the exact same thing. The difference being one of them going to a centrifuge for processing into ingots and then going to a storage system. And then the other one staying in comb form and going to a storage system. It's going to be a massive undertaking. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. We do not have any buckets of water. We're going to need a bunch of buckets of water. Let's go get that. Here. me. And I have to do each one of these individually because of the bucket of water. I'm going to do all of them because I know I'm going to use the concrete at some point, if not now, later. And then we're going to run back because I need to grab my magician's stone. Or at least one of those three. Alright, so then use for blank runes. And we're out of concrete. It's okay. How did you get out way over here, Mr. Gollum, sir? Recipe. Hey, you can go back in there. And then you, recipe, you. There is 28. Okay. So that takes care of that component of the upgrade. And we'll just put the rest of the concrete in there because we will need you again. Now, for the bloodstone bricks, those require weak blood shards, which have to be made in an alchemical reaction chamber, which has to be made with 2 imbued slates. So we are going to need more darkstone. No, I made extras. Yay! Refill time. Okay, we need 2 imbued. And hopefully the catalyst will not be too hard to make. Hopefully. Last time I tried one of these, I didn't pay attention to the path, and it was like, oh, this is like way outside the boundaries of what I can do. And I'm like, no. It was so frustrating. I should be okay. This is right in line with what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be building up my blood altar to tier 5 to get me to the next stage. So this is not me going way outside of the path. The other things were me going outside of the path, so have I learned my lesson? No. But we are trying. Now, this corner is going to start looking a little odd because this is going to escape the boundaries of this corner a little bit, but that will be okay. I am fine with that. And I believe I have left enough room between the floor of this level and the floor below it that's not going to be a problem. I hope. Okay, so we're going to go here and pull this up here. No, not use. Recipe. I need one of these. Give me my magician stone. Recipe. Perfect. All right, and let's put you right here. Okay. All right. Now, this does not show it requiring any fluid. I will have a 20% chance of a second weak blood shard. And now I need a sanguine reverter, which is going to be another imbued slate with stone, iron ingot, and shears. I need 350 will. Okay. Oh, well, we're gonna be fine. We have sufficient will sitting here. Grinch is not nearby, so I should be able to turn my pickup off and turn my pickup off, and then just drop this on the ground, and it's going to get picked up and put into here, and that gives me sufficient will to make this item. Alright, so the recipe again is stone, imbued slate, iron ingot, shears, which means we need another imbued slate. Because of course we do. Of course we do. This is where having multiple altars programmed to generate basic, reinforced, imbued, on, keeping them in stock would be helpful. We're not there yet. I'm guessing JC will do that. He'll have multiple altars. District will probably do that. Have multiple altars. I never do that. I run everything through a single altar. Iron ingot. One of you. Shears. Oh, I don't have any shears in the system. That's interesting. There should be shears in our tool. That one's got damage on it. That one does not. Perfect. Okay. Stone. Do we have stone? Stone. Yes. Perfect. Okay. so we have you, 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 with you providing the power. Perfect. All right, so now you are going to go in there. And then we're going to use one of you, and you're going to go in there. And we only got one. And it lost its texture. Well, that's not good. One of those will get me 8 large bloodstone bricks. Welcome back. Which will make me 4 bloodstone bricks. I need 4 large bloodstone bricks, which is large bloodstone brick. That makes 8. So that will do just fine. So I do that with any of those stones. So if I do that, use like that, 1 gives me 8 of those. Perfect. Okay, so we have that, and then that. Where is my axe? Axe. No, not that axe. How do I manage to keep putting an axe away and not keeping an axe on hand? I did not know. Okay, so we do this, 4. I want to visualize it, and then I need to line this up like so. Visualize it. No, keep the book. Okay, so I can pick you up, move you there. This is going to be a bit of a trick. Let us get some redwood planks, because that is going to provide me the filler in between levels and the stagger. So we're going to do like that, and then we're going to come down 1, and then we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to put like that. Then we're going to connect it like that, and then do this. Like that. And then we're going to connect it like this. Okay, then we're going to do this, this. All right, now I want to be able to see. That's the end of the ghost blocks. Okay, let's do that. So then, oops. Nope. Up. Nope. Up. 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 And then here. Like that. Okay, so then we're going to take these off. And connect them down below 1. Ah. Didn't pay attention how far back I was moving. Okay. The one corner that will be odd is this one. But I'll leave those there because it's not going to interfere with anything. So here, we're going to do here, here. And then we'll have this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. Okay, so now here's where things are going to get wonky. Just a little wonky. Not lots wonky, just a little wonky. Okay, so we're going to put that there. Put that there. That there. Okay, so then if we do that, that provides the foundation for this pillar of stone brick. Then I need to get the stone brick, which is right here. Lovely. Oop. Okay, then that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 things of stone brick with one of these on top. I'll come over here, do the same thing. I'm going to extend this one out to 1, 2, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1 there. Wait. I did wood there, and then I did stone brick over here. That's wrong. Hang on. Wood. Wood, wood. Okay. I fixed it. here we're going to have 1, 2. Then here we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of you. Then here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1. Perfect. There is a tier 4. Now, the confirmation we have a tier 4 comes from making the Master Blood Orb, which is putting one of the weak blood shards in there and having a capacity of 40,000. So, first thing we're going to need to do is get another weak blood shard. So, let's finish this. So the important thing is we should not have any holes. Get that. Perfect. Okay. We'll come over here. Put you in there. Couple of pass-throughs. Maybe we'll get lucky. Okay. We got lucky. We got 2 of them that time. Perfect. And then we'll put our extras in there. Now, our capacity right now is 25,000. We need to get it up to 40. That is going to be, so 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, 39, 41. We'll say 8 runes of capacity. That should do the trick. So that's going to be medium seeping stones with blank runes and imbued slates. So we're going to need a lot of medium seeping rune stones. We're going to need 8 basics, and we're going to need 8 imbued. That's a lot. Whoosh. Okay. I don't think I have any. I do not. That will be it for our Darkstone. I keep forgetting the numbers we see in there are doubled because of the way the storage system sees double chests. So yeah, that will be an issue. We definitely may have to go on a mining expedition if we're going to continue. What is it going to take for this Master Blood Orb again? Okay, we've got that. So now it's just a matter of getting the capacity up to 40,000. And then a demonic slate is an imbued, so we'll be able to do that. But of course, that won't trigger until that triggers, until that triggers. Everything snowballs from that point of view. Then we'll be able to look at the tier 5. Hopefully we'll have enough resources to do that. Did I have leftover tiny? Hold on. I did. I can do that. Did I have any leftover? No, because you are already seeping. Okay. Which some are going to be needed as basic, some are going to be needed as medium by themselves. Oh, see, am I going to have enough? I might not have enough here. What I might be able to do is fill it once, and then as it's draining, fill it again, so we don't have to make quite so many. That might be our alternative. We'll see what we can do. So I have enough in the tank to do one basic. Which the one basic forgot that. Makes me one of those. Let's do that. Okay, so that takes care of that. Then I need an imbued. So I'm at 26. For all intensive purposes, I'm at 26,000. Okay. I think I'm done with the will for the moment, so let's put those away. So now we're getting it imbued. Okay, now we'll come back to here, and then we'll do use here. Oh, Forgot the bucket. I got plenty of buckets. Okay. Then got capacity on all 4 sides there. So let's get them from here. And I have pick up turned on. No, turning it on here. Where did it go? Did it fall? Yo, world! Where did my blank rune go? Hello? Grinch, did you pick up a blank rune? Is it possible to smelt it? That one does not have... It's not on my... Smelt any mind block if possible. Does this have a... Oh! Phew! Oh, thank goodness. No, I bet he put it in this chest. Thank you. Now, the good part about these upgrades are I don't have to make the blank rune again because the one I replaced with the rune of capacity becomes the one for the next craft. So there is that. So I have the rune. Now I just need an imbued slate. I suppose I could have Grinch Pokey Poke a second time too. He could just do it slowly. He has way more hit points than I do. Like, way more. Like, way, way, way more. Okay, there's that one. So let's take that one over here. I'm gonna stand here. Sit. We're standing. Alright. Where did it end up? Right here. Boom. Okay, so that was 26. So that should have made it 28. That should have made it 30. The bit you had is in the chest. Yep, so that should go. Yeah, that's what I thought. It won't let us just pour it in like that. You have to have a whole setup. It's very picky that way. Okay, so there's that one. So then we can do another one. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. Here is the sacrificial knife. I put it in the chest. You just stand here next to the altar and you right click and it's going to then fill the altar. Just don't kill yourself with it. Lovely. Keep going. I am going to get far away from you because I don't know if you're going to do your self-annihilation. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. You're... It occurred to me your passive passive protection things are kicking in. I don't want to die from them. Grinch trying to help me out kills me by accident. That would just be the most Katiana thing ever. Okay, it's full. Lovely. We are at 30,000. Okay, I'm full. So let's do this. I'm going to put this in, and then as it's getting close to like 10,000, I'll start filling it again. Because then we should be able to get our tier 4 orb. It doesn't give us the 40,000 capacity, but it does allow us to do a 40,000 craft successfully. I just have to fill it as fast as it is emptying. Master Orb. Done. Give me just a second. Let's get a demonic slate made. I think there's enough in here. Gosh, you are. You're fully healed already. That didn't take long at all. I see you with 570 hit points. And I only have 246. Plus 25% max health. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh dear. Alright, there. Demonic slate. Okay, that takes care of Master Blood Orb, this, and this. Now it wants us to make the augmented capacity, the rune of the orb, the acceleration rune, and the charging rune. Oh, dang it! Gosh, I'm lucky I didn't die. It's full of... Wow, you fill it fast. $484 and climbing. It only takes like 100 of your hit points and it's already full. That's crazy. You regen very quickly. Yeah, you be very handy for this then. Bring this down. Hang on just a second. Let me make the next rune of capacity. Then a rune of augmented capacity. Where's that one at? Augmented capacity. Oh, goodness. Is a demonic slate. Large seeping rune stones. Which I can't do that one because I have no more darkstone. Okay, that's fine, not a problem. We can come back to that one. Let's take this one here out. Put this one in. Yeah, we did. I've used it all to make this. It's all gone now. It would have been mined from the lower levels down in your mine. This actually can go back in there. That is in... That would be great. All right, put another one in there. I'd say if you refill it when it hits like 10, that would be good. And then I just need to get out of the way so you don't kill me on accident. Yes, that sounds like a plan. I will run away and have you fill. Okay, so then I'm going to do another one of these. I'm going to put this one over here. That there. Okay, then I am going to run and hide over here. And then, can you fill it up, please? And you can tell he's filling it up because there are green slime balls flying everywhere. All the green slime balls flying everywhere. It will drain a little bit on its own. There's an internal buffer, so it's probably refilling that internal buffer. I think I'm gonna have enough for 2 more runes of capacity, and then I'll be at max. And then we're gonna have to go find more darkstone. Because I will be out. I would think so, yeah. Okay, I'll take this down here. Back up here. Yes, you can go ahead and fill it now. I am out of the way. I'm going to have to look and see how much LP the second Demon Realm ritual requires. Because we're going to probably have to do this a couple times to fill our network for that ritual. Because I think that is the next... Oop, wrong one. I think that's the next step. Because we're going to need a Hellforged block. And that means going to the Demon Realm's larger dungeon. And that's the one where you have to find the mine. Correct. I'm out of buckets. Shocking. Good thing they're easy to make. Oh, gotta get this out. Bunk. Oh, that helps too. Bunk. Okay. And then it's going down here. Oops. There. Okay. Let's find... Okay, back this up. Back this up. Rituals. That's because I took a stone out. When you take a stone out, it reverts back to the prior tier. You can fill it right now, yeah. Let me get out of the way. Out of the way. Okay. So let me find the rituals. List of rituals. Okay. We want Pathway to the Endless Realm. Okay. It takes 150,000 LP to activate, and a total of 69 runes. Okay. So, we need to get we need 150,000. So we're gonna have to do this multiple times to make sure we have enough in there. So this is gonna be 36,000. So I'm going to do minus 36. That is 114 to go. So I'm going to let this drain completely down. Then I'll take the orb out and have Grinch fill it again. And we're going to get the LP network filled to the 150,000. At least I'm hoping we can fill it to 150,000. Because then we're going to have to make a whole bunch of ritual stones. And to do that, we're going to need the dark stone. But yeah, we will see. Okay, I'm out of the way. It should only take 4 or 5 times doing this to get the 150,000. Assuming you can get it completely filled without being in threat of dying. I mean, I can do it too, so between the two of us, we can certainly get it filled. I'm coming. 317. So that took like 250. And it's 38 even. Okay, so minus 38 is 2, 6, 76. Which 38 and 38 is exactly 76. So if you can fill it 2 times more, we'll have it. It's literally going to be 4 times of filling it, and we'll have enough. Yes. Because then we're going to have to refill the altar to start making ritual stones. The problem with that being we're out of dark stone. So after we fill it again, then we're going to need to go down into the mine and find dark stone. So that we can bring it back up and process it into ritual stones. And I'm going to go hide. I've got, I have 1 diamond backpack that is empty. Done. Okay, come back. That is 38. Go. Minus 38 is 38. Yes, yes, yes. It's going to take 56 blank runes and 4 Hellfire Elfforge blocks to do the stage 5 upgrade to be able to make the ethereal slate. That's definitely not going to happen, I don't think, tonight. That's because it's already 9:30. But if we could get the dungeon opened up tonight, then... Okay, one more time, please. Then that could maybe be tomorrow's project, because my plan is to stream again tomorrow in between taking Akumadori to work and picking her up from work. Then tomorrow I could work on going into the Demon Realm and getting the Hellfire Forged ore needed for those, and grinding out those runes for the tier 5 upgrade. Because then I'd be able to make the ethereal slate, and even if I don't get this done, this done, this done, I do need to do, I think, these two to do the ritual. That was the last 38. Those last items to finish up blood magic, I can do those anytime after we get the upgrade done. But getting that tier 5 then opens up Nature's Aura, which the Brilliant Fiber, we can do that anytime because we can make end steel and we have biodiesel. And then once we get the Brilliant Fiber, we can take them down and start making the golden leaves. So getting this first part started, we can do that, but we can't set up the Nature's Altar until we can do ethereal slates. So I didn't want to get going in Nature's Aura until I had the tier 5 altar. But we need the Nature's Aura altar for processing some things. And that's like that next gate. Boom. Okay. Good deal. He's going to fill that up. I'm going to hide over here. Okay. This is great. Do I have... Okay, I have my backpack and I have my pickup upgrade on. Now, if you had to stop? Had to stop. No! How did that happen? Shocking. Okay. So now we're down underneath the... underneath the base. And somewhere underneath the base is Grinch's mine. I am done bleeding you for now, dear. Well, there's the waystone to the ground. Where did we put the mine? Do we have a mine shaft waystone and I've just forgotten? There isn't a waystone in the mine. Oh, acorns! We haven't eaten acorns. I'll bring back acorns. Right under the... Hey, here it is. There's a wooden pillar. I remember there was a wooden pillar. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So, we're heading down. We're head... Yep. Found it, found it, found it. Do 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 do. Okay, so looking for dark stone. Okay, we've got those little dudes. As much as possible. Oh dear. Monster box and a spawner chest. In your mind, the big giant black room in your mine. There's an obsidian. There's a spawner chest right here with a monster box. Oh. Well, I'm getting all the apotheosis coins. 49 apotheosis coins! And 3 sweet rolls. Woohoo! Don't get too close to the monster box. That's it. Well, okay then. You missed 1. 2. 3. Why are there zombies coming from around the corner? Okay, I'm going to investigate why there were zombies coming around the corner. I don't like the fact that there's Skulk over here. but we know there's an ancient city, so... What the hell is that? A screecher? They are loud. I've not seen one of those before. That freaked me out. Yeah. Oh, we've got wardens. And that was not where I was wanting to go. I thought I was dancing by the skulk. I missed. Badly. Very badly. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I missed. Badly. Badly missed. Yeah. We'll just go around this way and pretend that skulk is not there. Apologies to anyone's ears who was damaged, and because I was looking around to see if there was any dark stone, since it had other dark things in the room. And I walked around the corner and I found the chest. And I got 49 apotheotic coins out of that chest. How many did you get? You probably got like 812 or something. 23. What? I got more than you did? No. I also got sweet rolls, which I will save you one in case you have not eaten it. Did 1,500 darkstone in 5 minutes? Well then. That is definitely going to help. Is this the bottom of our stronghold? Oh, lovely. Oh, God. It is very funny. We are running around underneath the stronghold, grabbing all of this dark stuff. I am finding this hilariously funny. So funny. I'm pretty sure I have not run into one of those skulky beasties before. Grinch is right. They are very loud. So, to anyone who was sleeping, sorry. Thank you for watching while you were sleeping. Your lurkdom is appreciated. Oh, yes, that was it got my attention. That's definitely was I'm awake now. Didn't even have any caffeine. I'm awake now. I would say a couple of thousand should get us by for a while. I went through whatever we had on hand way too quickly. But you go through it really fast. Interesting. That was gilded blackstone. Whoa, 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 whoa. Grinch, Grinch, I need your pickaxe over here. Grinch, right here. Grinch, I need I need your pickaxe over here. Right here. Nakwa de ore from mechanism. We have so much now. This is so awesome. Yeah, we might need to. Especially because I don't know. I mean, obviously Forbidden Arcanus is in here. I don't know how much Forbidden Arcanus we need to do. Is the pack using Forbidden Arcanus just for the Darkstone for blood magic? Is Forbidden Arcanus in here in its own right? I don't know yet. This pack still just has so much that we just don't know what to expect. Which is good, because it's not like you're doing the same old, same old, same old, because it's all different. You're doing custom recipes, and things are special, and that's what makes it different. Which can be a little frustrating at times, to be sure. Grinch, do we need mithril, or do we have lots of mithril? Why would you spawn down here, you silly man? I'm not going to trade you for gravitite gloves. I certainly am not. Nope. I don't know if we need blackstone for anything. I'm surprised you're finding blackstone here. Use. A giant pocket of blackstone in the overworld. Oh God, please don't have run into a dragon. You can make a miner's soul, which gives you an extra level of fortune. Midnight iron ingot. Reinforced resonator. It's used in silent gear. It's used decoratively. You get it from the Leviathan. Quarry B can make it. That thing's scary. I don't think we need it for anything. But again, it's interesting that you find a pocket of it in the overworld, because normally I would associate blackstone with being another material, not an overworld material. Surely we have enough to get us through what we need for blood magic now. I've got 400. Give or take a smidge. Go home and make a drawer. Can do. I am making a drawer, and I'm going to put the drawer over here in blood magic. Base drawer holds 2048. But I'm going to put a copper upgrade, which will pop that up a bit. Not that one. Drawer, drawer, drawer. Eh. Okay, now this, 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 and this. Runic Darkstone equals runes. Runic Darkstone will give you runes for Forbidden Arcanus, which is also useful. Just for a different mod. Yes. I have one upgrade in the drawer. It will hold 16,400. There's a sweet roll for you in the regular chest in case you haven't eaten one of those. All right, so I think we need to do this. So we need 2 blocks of coal. I don't know what you can press to just unload everything. This doesn't have a drawer controller to it, so there isn't a drawer controller that you can just click on the drawer controller to feed everything into the drawer. You'd have to bring everything from your backpack into your inventory, and then you can double click them into the drawer, and it should take everything from the drawer and put them in. And oh! I jumped a lot. Yep. Excellent. Okay, so there's that. And then this is 2 demonic slates. So then I need 1 more of these. There is a backpack upgrade that allows you to click the backpack on an inventory to empty it. Let's see. There is a pickup upgrade, compacting upgrade, void upgrade, restock upgrade, deposit upgrade. Deposits items from backpack into sneak right-clicked inventory. I have put one of those upgrades into the chest. So theoretically, you'd be able to put that into the backpack and then sneak right click into the drawer. 11,400. That's a helpful backpack upgrade. Thank you, District. Good tip. Alright, there's 2 demonics. And my ritual diviner. Yeah, I think 11,004 is gonna be a good start. That's very good for a mining upgrade, backpack for sure. It will also work on a controller. That's awesome. Alright, there is the Ritual Diviner Dusk. In the time that I got 450, you... Okay, now you're showing off. Your pick is very OP. We've established that. Okay, we now have the Ritual Diviner Dusk, so that is what we need for the ritual. We have the... Yeah, this is... It still has 2 sockets available even. I mean, do you think Fortune 11 is going to be enough? Good grief. Scary. Scary, you are scary. Okay. Back to at hand. Summons an inversion pillar for going deeper into the diamond realm. What's scary is my pick does nearly as much damage as my sword. That is also scary. No question about that. Okay, so we have enough LP to do the ritual. Check. We have the Ritual Diviner Dusk needed to do the ritual. Check. We have a Master Ritual Stone. Check. You could hit me once with each so we could see. No. 69 runes total needed, and I have 34. So 69 minus 34 is 35. And they go in batches of 4, meaning we need to do 9 batches of ritual stones. Oh! The other thing in the stronghold, we found 3 secret runes. It was very cool. I just love the lore of that place. It's just so cool. I am looking forward very much to JC and District doing the strongholds, because I think they're going to enjoy the lore of those strongholds so much. It's just so cool. Ritual stone here. Do we have a cobble drawer somewhere? You can dump into it and connect it to a trash can. We do not, but I can certainly make one. Drawer. Do this. We can do this, and then do, wait, I need a second one. there. And then do this, this, this. There. There. You can fill that drawer up with cobble. There is a void upgrade. The void upgrade voids items selected in filter. Okay, hang on. Ding, 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 and ding, ding, ding. The void upgrade is now in the brown chest. Okay. Ritual stones. We need obsidian and reinforced slate. 9 times 4 is 36. That's a lot. Like a lot. Taking 6 stacks. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn you on. Let you get to work. I would really like to get this dungeon open tonight. And tomorrow can be entering the dungeon and trying to get the tier 5 done, so we can move on to Nature's Aura. I think we have bookmarked actually Grinch may have been the one that bookmarked it. Oh, no, I did. Where is it? No, we don't need a death marker. Positive aura effects. Where is it? Well, shoot. Wherever it is quite far away. I do have it waypointed. Well, I don't know where it is. I do, but I don't. Somewhere I have a waypoint for a high network area. Because ideally, you want to set things up in a high aura area, because you're going to consume aura as you do crafting. and you can replenish it somewhat with things like ancient trees, and there's some certain machines you can use that'll replenish aura. And you can do things like breeding some animals will sometimes replenish aura and some other things like that, but it's like, it's easier if you start off in a very high aura location, and if you have to, you can move. Alright. Here's all of that. Okay. So we are going to need 9 times 4, 36. This, and this, and this. This, and this, and this. Then this, and this, and this. This, and this, and this. There is a high aura away stone? High aura spot. Oh, we did make one. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. We have a high aura spot here. Where is this? Oh, by B-Town 2. That's where it was. Okay. So we'll set up our Nature's Aura here near B-Town 2. Oh, there's some oil nearby too? That would be... Oh, so there is. That's good in case we have to make some more rocket fuel. Very nice. Oh, there's a couple pockets of it. Nice. I could probably clear that out and seal the holes up when I flatten it out for the Nature's Aura, because I need a nice flat surface for the various rituals. Great, 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 great. Thank you! See, I thought we had one. I knew we had marked something. I thought I remembered us marking something. I can only remember so much. Okay. Now that I've lost count. 36. Put you guys over here. Putting you over here. And I have my note about the backpack filter for the source gems. I can work on that in the morning while I am watching District, because he will be streaming Stone Block 4. I think he's doing Stone Block in the morning. Okay, and these are using reinforced slate. My pokey pokey. Move all of this stuff up here. Okay, just a second. Doom, doom. There you go. Do 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 do. It's 1,000 and then 2,000, right? So it's 3,000 per reinforced. Pretty sure that's right. It's 10:30 already. I'm gonna have to process all of these. Not sure what do I do. Do I keep going or do I call it here and finish it in the morning? Are you getting tired? Yes, you. You think you can keep going for a bit? Okay. I can only get it to 25,000. I can't even get it full. I didn't go all the way down to red hearts, but yeah. Tabby Mix Dabbington. Yep. I have kitty slippers and bunny slippers on. I am all of the animal noises that as I'm getting stabbed. How are you doing, Devilchi? It's good to see you. We are trying to get the second level of the Demon Realm open up tonight so that we can explore it tomorrow. You've been okay. Another weekend has passed. We are getting there. We are getting there. It is a fun mod. That is for sure. I know there is so much more to it with the rituals and stuff than I ever get involved in doing. Like the alchemical reactor chamber, and there's just so much more to it. And the demon will, and there's just, and certainly the look of it. And I have to say, the redwood with it's the sort of blood red color works with the the gray of the slate, the runes, really nicely. We can do the... Oh, I need obsidian. I need to do this, this, use, here. Oh, wait. Grab this. Now I can do use, here, here, boom, boom. There is the first 2 batches done. So I can do 1, 2. So 2 down, 7 to go. It will look a little odd with the outer 2 levels sort of hanging out over the platform, but I think it will be okay. I think we'll make it work. Oh, pulled that one too soon. You've been doing ATM 10. And while the few new stuff have been fresh air, you think the extreme packaging of ATM 9 was more fun? You just couldn't decide what other pack to play. Well, I have to say that after Techopolis 3, which was, all tech, no magic, having the blending again of tech and magic is very nice. And then additionally, this pack is very similar to Ragnamod in that everything is so well integrated with each other and gated in that you cannot just say, I'm going to work on this mod today, and that's what you're working on. No, you can't do that. You have to work your way up to doing X, Y, or Z because things are gated behind each other. And it is definitely challenging at times. Like, Mystical Ag is gated behind Battling the Warden and Extreme Reactors. I mean, I'm sure there's lots of people who don't even think about touching Extreme Reactors, and here it's required if you want to do Mystical Ag. Okay. Got it up to 32,000 before I started getting all ghosty. I'm definitely enjoying this pack. It is at times confusing and sometimes a little frustrating because of the gates, but I'm getting there. You just got to be patient with it, and that you're not going to go necessarily at the speed you would like, but exactly. Sometimes you have to come up with different solutions. And I like the fact that there are different ways of getting to the same answer. Like, this pack has it has you taking a rocket to get to Twilight Forest, and you have the alternative stronghold with the 16 different eyes to unlock the portal to get to the end. But it also has Corrail Tombstone, which has the teleportation tablets in it. So Grinch was able to get one of those tablets to take us to the end, and so we were able to do the Ender Dragon battle without going through the stronghold. So we did it out of sequence, but we were able to get all of this end equipment and be very OP as far as equipment before we took on the Ender Dragon. Made us very OP. It was very nice. We were very happy. You think you'll keep doing your ATM 9 world on the side playing Vault Hunters with friends? And when I feel not miserable enough, I'll do GTNH. One of these days, we're going to do a GTNH playthrough. A serious tackle it with all of us together working on it. One of these days, it's going to happen. We did one before, but it sort of petered out after the first couple of weeks. At least I remember playing it, and after the first couple of sessions, it went bleh. I don't even remember if it got streamed. It might have just been us goofing around playing with it. But Greg Tech is like, you gotta be in the right headspace to do Greg Tech, man. Yeah, I do have a little familiarity with it now after doing it in ATM 9. So, I definitely learned not to do it with refined storage. Oh my god. Never again. Never again. Oh my gosh. What not to do? Ugh. It was entertaining. I did enjoy doing the Greg Tech. It was more of a dipping my toes into it and experimenting and learning type of experience. Once we had our ATM star, like anything after that was just sort of like bonus. I ended up getting farther in the pack than I thought I would because I was so far behind. Sort of like in Tech, that's the way it was the Techopolis 3. I was so far behind, but I made a nice late surge, and I ended up not as far behind as I thought I was. So it ended up not quite as bad as I thought. So I'm hoping in this playthrough I can stay even with the front runners. I mean, a lot of it depends on how my sweater sales go, because if I have a lot of sales and I can't keep up with them during the week, I have to work on them during the weekend. And if I have to work on them during the weekend, then there is not any video game time. And in addition to Minecraft time, I need to find Lego Batman time because I am enjoying Lego Batman immensely. It is so much fun. I'm giving that one 5 stars for playing. There's a couple of pieces to it that I don't like. It's not impacting my ability to play it. It's just little, oh, I find this annoying type of things. One of them being like each section of the story is like over an hour long, and there's no like check marks along the way. So like if you have to go eat lunch or go eat dinner or leave to go pick somebody up from work or something like that, you can pause the game, but you can't like save the game, turn your computer off to go leave and come back, because if you save and leave, you're going to lose all your progress in that level, which is very frustrating. So, like, Akumadori and I were 20 minutes late to dinner because we had to finish the level we were on. And it's like, ugh. And, hate doing that. But, oh, I didn't want to finish the level. I had to finish the level. Alright, that is 6. We're getting there. Just so much fun. Plus, this weekend are super regionals for the College World Series. First 2 teams in are West Virginia and Troy, both of which are first time visitors to Omaha. So that will be lots of fun. I've already seen Rocco's putting up their names on the Jello Challenge shot board. So it is going to be tons of fun watching that play out during the College World Series. Love College World Series season. Excuse you. Excuse you. Good grief. Sir. Sir, this is not a Wendy's. Good grief. I'm glad you're in full health. Still not sure what we did to earn you, but okay. We must have many happy villagers. That is 7 of 9. 2 left. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Oh, I can tell I'm getting tired. My eyes are definitely drooping. I was overly ambitious, thinking I was going to get some bee work done tonight, too. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll try and work on the bees as well. I really want to get some of those Ender IO bees going. We've done so much resource production of Ender IO materials, and it would just be so nice to have bees making those materials rather than us having to make them from scratch. But then we can set it up with one set of bees making ingots and one set of bees making combs, and then both of them could maybe go to drawers, maybe? Or maybe it's just better they go to a backpack. I mean, it might be easier to just store everything in a backpack. I mean, a backpack with upgrades be pretty easy to store everything in. Empty that out. Alright, one more time. Some new food in the regular chest for me. Oh, great, thank you. Chocolate glazed berries. Yum. Make sure that's in the top slot, which it is. Going through so much food. 4 of these at 2,000 each. I'll have just enough in there. And it doesn't require anything to sustain it. It's just open it. What are you watching? You're freaking me out. Okay. Boom. Okay. Put that there, put that there. There is the 66. And we needed 69. I have math badly. We need one more batch. Oh no, wait, that was 8. Did I only have 8? Oh my gosh. I did it wrong. All that matters is I did it wrong. Ugh. My ability to math may be deteriorating because it's late. We're almost done. I'm so thirsty. Let me go get a drink of water. I will be right back. I'm back. Got some water. That helped. Okay, grab that. Empty that out. I'm gonna have to put some more food in my food backpack too, because I am almost out of food. And we don't have like food growing for making like an ongoing food supply of anything. So yeah, we probably need to get like tomato plant and a lettuce plant and some like bare minimum food stock type plants going that we could make like, I don't know, hamburgers or some really good nutritious food going. These hydrotrops are perfect for doing this though, because my saturation gets really buffed up. Okay. There's 70. Okay. Now, if I do this, okay, a weak activation crystal. There's a weak activation crystal. So there's these, that, 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 and I need a space that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need a 9 by 9. Okay. And it's at the center of the 9 by the center of the 9 by 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it'll fit. Alright, so if I do space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1. Good night, district. We'll see you in the morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that leaves one spacer there. So the master ritual stone goes there. Okay, and then this is called the endless realm. So I have to do this. Pathway to the endless realm. That one. Okay. So if I tell it I want that one. Oh, interesting. Okay. We can put it farther out. This is the one that was connected on top. So we can put it farther out this way. Went into one of these backpacks, right? Yep. We'll move it out like here. At the kinetic dynamo. Oh! When did you suddenly decide to like physics? Like, y'all have never cared about physics before. Suddenly you decide to care about physics? Like, is that's not gonna work because it's gonna cut off the... That's what I thought. I need to move it one over. How this is spinning in the air when it doesn't exist anymore, I have no idea. Okay, I think that's far enough away. Okay, good there. Oh, hey, there we go. We might be getting close enough to enough Aurantium to be able to do a second miner at the next tier, which would be very cool. All right, so we should be able to do this. And then this. Lovely! Okay. I'm going to put that back, that back. I have one ritual stone left. I'm putting that back. All right. So this will be tomorrow's adventure. We will return to the demon realm, the second tier of a demon realm, and we will look for hell forged ore needed to make our hell forged block, which is needed to go to the tier 5 and look at making these items here with the focus of getting the tier 5 done so we can move on to nature's aura. That is tomorrow's plan of action as well as working on some bees. We'd like to get bees for the Ender IO materials. Get them up and running. I also need to get a Google Doc spreadsheet started for the ultimate comb and the ultimate ingots and all that other stuff so I can start tracking all of these different materials and be getting myself organized so that I can start prepping because there's much to prep. Much, much, much to prep. But that will be future cat's problem. For now, we will thank you for joining us on tonight's episode of Imposter Syndrome. I will get my backpacks emptied out from tonight's little bit of a haul from the mining that we did down in the basement of the mine, the chest that we found in our last room of our dungeon, and I have a bunch of other stuff that needs to get cleared out, so I will I'll get that taken care of so that we are ready to go, backpacks emptied and at the ready for tomorrow. It will be tomorrow, a little bit after lunchtime, Central Time. After I have my lunch, I get a Kumadori to work. I will be back and we will get, I think, probably a 4 or 5 hour stream in before I have to go and pick her up from work. So we will hopefully be able to get bees and upgrades and all this other stuff done, and it will be a blast. So, with that, I will bid you all a good night. We will catch you later, and I appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight. Catch you later. Bye.